Hello, it's me Sandenan. You are welcome to our English language session. Today, our discussion is King Elephant and the Hare. King Elephant and the Hare. So as usual in this unit, we will learn how to read and answer questions from a story about King Elephant and the Hare, pronounce and use vocabulary found in the passage, make comparison, as well as write a short paragraph. So you are mostly welcome. Don't miss it, please. So here we have a picture. We have a picture of the king. The king, as you can see, the king is on the chair, while there are other animals surrounding the king, and they are in front of the king to listen or to receive the order from the king. Yes. Once upon a time, there were many animals in the Uluguru forest. Among them were elephants, leopards, hyenas, crocodiles, rhinoceros, hares, tortoises, and lions. They lived and worked together happily. They also shared everything they had. One day it rained a lot. The rain caused floods which destroyed everything in the forest. Some of the animals died because of the floods, so the other animals were very sad. A few days later, Mr. Elephant, who was the king, called a meeting. All the animals, King Elephant opened the meeting by greeting all of them. King Elephant: hi, 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 my people. Animals: hi, 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 our king. King Elephant: as you can see, we do not have a food. We have neither shelter nor water. What shall we do? Mr. Rhinoceros was the first to respond to the question. Let us listen Mr. Rhinoceros now. Oh, my family and I will volunteer to dig well in only 2 days. Mr. Lion: oh, my king, don't worry. My family and I will bring food. Mr. Crocodile: yes, my king. I suggest that Mr. Tortoise, Mr. Hare, and I should prepare the farms. The rest of the animals decided to join Lion and the Rhinoceros. All the animals who attended the meeting agreed. Then King Elephant: well done, my friends. I agree with you. Please take only 5 days to complete the work. Animals: yes, 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 our king. Then King Elephant allowed the animals to disperse. After 5 days, all the animals finished their work. The king congratulated them for the hard work. However, Mr. Crocodile reported that Mr. Hare had refused to work. So the king became angry and called another meeting. He announced that Mr. Hare must be expelled from the forest because he was an enemy of the animals. While the announcement was being made, Mr. Hare was hiding at the back. So he heard the announcement and ran away very fast. He hid himself under a big tree. After the meeting, the animals started looking for Mr. Hare, but they could not find him. 3 months later, the planted crops were ready to harvest. There were maize, groundnuts, millet, and beans in the farm. Mr. Hare liked the groundnuts very much. One night he went to steal groundnuts. Mr. Hare saw him. He ran quickly and shouted to the other animals, "Ooh-wee! Ooh-wee! I have seen Mr. Hare stealing our groundnuts. We must catch him." Mr. Rhinoceros insisted that Mr. Hare must be caught and punished. Mr. Hare suggested that the king should be informed. All the animals agreed. When the king was informed, he immediately ordered Mr. Lion to be the first to act as a watchman. Mr. Lion agreed and ran quickly to the groundnuts farm. He spent days and nights, but Mr. Hare did not appear. Lion reported to the king that he did not see Mr. Hare. Then it was Mr. Leopard's turn to guard. Mr. Leopard went to the farm at 8 o'clock p.m. He saw Mr. Hare walking around the farm. Mr. Leopard walked slowly towards him. Suddenly, he caught Mr. Hare. He cried, "Squeak, squeak, squeak." Mr. Leopard said, "I have caught you at last. You refused to work in the farm, but you want to be the first to eat." Mr. Hare said, "Please let me go. Please let me go. I did not intend to take anything from your farm. I was just passing." Mr. Leopard replied, "No, no, no, no. Don't play your tricks. Mr. Hare saw you digging groundnuts." Mr. Hare said, "Please set me free. I will give you delicious meat." "Meat? Where is it?" Mr. Leopard asked. Mr. Hare was carrying a bag of meat mixed with sleeping drugs. He opened it and gave a piece to Mr. Leopard. He tasted it and said, "Oh, it is so delicious. Can I have some more? Can I have some more, please?" Mr. Hare gave him some more. After 5 minutes, Mr. Leopard felt dizzy and fell asleep. Mr. Hare used the chance to carry the bags of groundnuts to his home. When Mr. Leopard woke up, he realized that Mr. Hare had tricked him. Early in the morning, Mr. Leopard reported to the king how Mr. Hare had tricked him. The King Leopard called a meeting and ordered Mr. Hare to be hunted. That is why the hare hides in holes in the forest. Wow, it's a very interesting story. The trick of Mr. Hare. So this is the origin of the Mr. Hare's trick. Now, let us have a questions. Question 1. Which animals lived in the Uruguru forest? And the 2. Who was the king of the animals? And the other, who said he would bring forest? Which family volunteered to dig the well? And the 5. What did Mr. Crocodile, Mr. Hyena, and Mr. Tortoise do? 6. What crops did the animals grow? 7. What did Mr. Hare do to trick Mr. Leopard? And the 8. Why did the animals decide to hunt down Mr. Hare? And the last but not least, what do you think King Elephant told Mr. Leopard? So you have to answer, and then we have to read the following pairs of words aloud. We have loyal and royal, light, right, plain, praying, flesh, fresh, clown, crown, cloud, crowd. So you have la and ra, la and ra, la and ra, la and ra as well. Sing the following poems. So we may exercise how to sing the poem. Then after, we have to complete the sentences below using appropriate words from the box. These: refused, behaved, ordered, flat, gathered, dispersed, expelled, shouted, and grenades. Mr. Hare dashed to walk with other animals. Mr. Hare was dashed from the forest. King Elephant dashed the animals to catch Mr. Hare. After the meeting, all the animals dashed. Mr. Hare stole the Mr. Leopard felt dash after eating the meat mixed with the sleeping drugs. Mr. Hare's dash was bad. The animals dashed after the king's announcement. It was very dangerous to the animals when dash occurred. Mr. Hyena dashed to the other animals when he saw Mr. Hare stealing the grain-nuts. Then after, we have to write the opposite of the following words. For example, sad, bad. Number one, sad, and this is just an example. Enemy, so we have to write the opposite of the word enemy. Big, the same, the opposite. Fast, it's the opposite. Angry, it's opposite. Quick, it's the opposite. You have to find them. Choose the correct words to fill in the blanks and write the letter to your choice in the box. Magamba boys are dashed than Majimbi boys. Hardworking are the most hardworking. So these are comparison, your comparative and the superlative. Kelvin answer was dashed than Samuel. Correct, more correct, almost correct. Mariam Makeba was one of dash singers in Africa. So we have to find the correct answer. He was dash man of all, the strongest, stronger or strong. Nairobi is dash seat in Kenya, the largest, large or large. Asibu is dash than Ibrahim, taller, tall or tallest. Then after, we have to use those words. Use a lot of, some, many, and much to complete the story. The cook prepared dash food for us. I saved myself dash it, but I did not finish it. Dash students saved themselves as they could. They saved themselves dash more after finishing what they had on their plates. Dash of my friends laughed at me for saving myself dash food. I felt ashamed and apologized to the cook. The next time you must avoid saving yourself too. This is the end of our